Someone to decide to take or decide to use personal training as a service is completely different from buying an item like a car or a TV. This is really about the individual. And what I learned a long time ago, because I used to be really focused on selling and sales, and I have that element in me, what I realized is that for our service, I can't sell this. Someone has to come to us with a decision in their head already that they want to do this. They are now ready. They have the desire to make a change in their fitness, health, lifestyle. This is no different from any other vocation. These are things that you need to learn. You call us, you contact us through our website or with our phone number, and the way we start with every single person, no matter what level of fitness you're at, is a thorough evaluation, okay? That evaluation, we do a series of different tests. Some of it is just sitting down and speaking with you. Some of it is movement-based tests. So we get an idea of where you're at physically today, what your goals are, and what your body's needs are. When we build your first program or get you started in the gym, we take that balance of what you're looking for, your goals, and what your body needs. If someone's coming in simply for a program setup, they want a program for themselves, they can go work on their own completely, and then come back and see us in 4 to 6 to 8 weeks to renew that program and get a new program. That's something that we do. We also see people on a weekly basis, 1 to 4 times a week, once every 2 weeks, once a month. It really depends on, again, that individual's needs, what they're looking for, and the budget, right? But from our experience, it is worthwhile to invest, because you are investing in yourself here, a minimum of 5 to 10 sessions initially so that we can evaluate you, get you set up on a program, show you that program, work with you with that program a couple of times before you go off on your own. Because I don't know anybody in my career being a personal trainer who has been able to take one session, being shown a new program, and they get a sheet, by the way, with little pictograms, and we sit and we talk to them, explain to them, show them the technique, but to absorb all that information after 1 hour is usually not good enough. But after a couple times, it starts to sink in, and then we also show people the intensity of the workout and how it should be played out when we work with them. So I think the most benefit comes with taking more than just 1 or 2 sessions. Now obviously you say, well, that is costly. Yeah, but look how much people waste money on gym memberships and never come back. You do this one time, you'll get the right knowledge, the right tools, the right approach to set you on your way for quite some time, depending on the package you take, but let's say anywhere between $260 to $500. Trainers can give you a lot of things, but they can't give you desire. We could motivate, but we can't give you the willpower to continue. I think that the crucial time is the first 30 days and then the first 6 months. The first 30 days, as a lot of people know, is creating a new habit. So for the first 30 days, if you train continuously, stay on your eating plan continuously, and get yourself into those habits, then you created a new pattern, a new habit that you can continue. Now, the first 6 months are crucial for you to start seeing results, so you get your motivation up and you see, hey, what I'm doing really works. As we said before, gosh, I've been coming to the gym for so long and I don't see any results. Now I'm seeing results. Wow, motivation through the roof, right? Fun through the roof. And you keep on coming back. And that's the key, right? We want to see results at the end of the day for all of our efforts put in. When you do it right and you take the right measures and invest a little bit, you will get there. Up and turn the hands as we pull. Down slowly. Perfect. We're going for 10 to 12. That's 2, 3, 4. Excellent. 5. So what we're doing here is a rolling exercise, suspended with the TRX. And the advantage here is that our whole body is working as one, specifically the core, as we work our pulling muscle groups. And next we're going to do a clean squat to press with the sandbag. Clean squat and press. This is a power-based movement. Don't forget that squat area.
Yeah.
And the advantage of using the sandbag as opposed to a barbell is, again, the instability of the weight forcing your whole body to work a little harder throughout the movement. This is a great full body exercise. And next we've got our kettlebell. We're going to do some alternating swings. This again is a full body movement, focus on power endurance. Here we go. I'm in a one arm swing to alternate. Alternating one arm swing. So momentum based exercise. The main driving force here is the legs and hips. As you see, all the power is coming from there. The arms and shoulders are just guiding the weight. So this becomes a great lower body and hip power endurance exercise, but again, full body is involved. 10 more, 11. So it's important that we bring those hips nice and forward in the movement because that's where power is generated from, but we never want to hyperextend. This workout is, what we just did there is called a tricep, 3 exercises lined up in a row. And Eric is at a conditioning level that he can handle doing this many exercises of this caliber, but this kind of sequence is definitely a more intermediate to advanced sequence, but you can take these same movements and give them to anyone at any conditioning level and break it down for them. All right, and back. Set number 2 of this tricep, back to the TRX suspended rows. Let's do 10 reps here. That perfect body line, ears, shoulder, side of the hip, knee, ankle, all lined up. Again, that's what makes that core work so hard, keeping that plank-like position, which makes this so interesting of an exercise. And excellent, down, good. This is big bang for your buck in terms of an exercise. Everything is working here. Push, pull muscle groups, the legs, the lower back, the hips, the core, everything. One more time, Eric. Super, and we'll drop that down. So again, momentum-based movement. So it has that power element. But what's so interesting about kettlebell work is that it works power endurance. So we're doing high reps, full body, and power endurance is a modality of training which is very hard to acquire, to train, to get, especially for an athlete and for the individual. And this is a great way to tap into that. People always ask, why do we use a kettlebell as opposed to a dumbbell or a barbell? And there's many reasons, but some of the main ones are the distribution of weight between the ball and the handle is completely different from a dumbbell. A dumbbell is completely balanced. This is unbalanced. You see there's no overarching of the back, there's no detriment or danger to the lower back here at all when this is done properly and taught properly. Someone who is in the right condition to do it. That's key. So keep your arms straight in this exercise. And that will make that core do that much more work. As you can see, Eric's getting fatigued a little soon, faster now because of all the work we've done, and that would be his last rep. Yeah, I think so. Good. This is an exercise which you could also do with a bench. Put your back foot up on a bench and make it easier. This is obviously less stable, so it forces him again to work his balance more, his stabilizer muscles more, and have a lot more core stability and strength. So this again is not for a beginner. But always make sure your front foot is pointed straight ahead when you do any squatting or lunging, split squatting exercises. Eric is using a 16 kilogram kettlebell. For a beginner, we start off with an 8 kilogram kettlebell, which is the smallest kettlebell there is. But we build up again to the snatch. The snatch is not a beginner movement. As opposed to traditional weights, because kettlebell work is momentum based, the weights need to be heavier. So below 8 kilograms, it doesn't work.